All right, here we go. The silver anniversary edition. Made another round of ordering parts. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing. So, like when I did the seat install, like I was able to just do both the seats from start to finish. But now that I'm moving on to other things, yeah, there's a whole lot of starting. Well, okay, like let's say the like my the side panels. Okay, the new body, the side body of the vehicle, and then the roof and the back and stuff. I get started on that, and then I gotta stop because I gotta order rivets, and then I gotta order epoxy. Now, granted, if this money situation was a little different, I could have ordered that stuff and not really skipped much of a beat on that. But I was waiting on my thing with GovPlanet to take place. Anyway, so I got that stuff ordered. But then, like, what else? Oh, the headlights. So I go to do the headlights, and I have to modify the housing for the headlights to fit. You know, so then there's like a 10-minute job that's turning into a couple-hour job. And then I had to go and buy a couple things. So then, like, what else? Oh, there's other stuff. Anyway, so my point is that you go and you start doing something, but then you have to buy something or order something or whatever, and then you got to put that piece of the project on hold. And then she's like, okay, well, I don't want to just sit around and wait for that to come in. I can do something else. So then you start another part of the project, and then you get into that a little bit, and then you got to stop and then order stuff. And boy, that's really frustrating. Because ideally, you would want to just start a piece like the headlights and just get them 100% done, boom, right then and there. Regardless of how many hours it takes, you just want to get it done, work on it from start to finish, and then move on to the next piece, and then move on to the next piece. And I'm at a point right now where that is not happening, and it's a bit frustrating. Anyway, so this is the first time I've ordered from, what is it, Cascar? And I was gonna order, what is it? Some kind of like splash guard or whatever. So you have in the next to the radiators and stuff, you got like those weird green color pieces right there, and they're like the splash guards. And then I have the driver's side, passenger side's missing. So I order these things here plus that. And luckily, there was a glitch with like the CAPTCHA or whatever, the Google CAPTCHA, or however you say that word, and the order didn't go through. So I had to like scroll up, and then I noticed, I was like, whoa, what the hell? Why do I have like $225 for shipping? $125 for shipping with these pieces and in that one thing. I'm like, oh my God. So like I took off that splash guard, and literally the shipping went down to like $9, like 8 something. And I'm like, holy Jesus, they're trying to charge like $115 just to ship that piece. That's absolutely ridiculous. Now I did have a fellow Humvee owner that I've been corresponding with and helping each other out. Actually, he's he's helped me out a hell of a lot more than I've helped him out. A really nice guy out of Texas, I believe. And yeah, so he's just like, you know what? They're good people over there. You should give them a call. Maybe it's just something that was like auto-generated from their system. Maybe if you actually talk to somebody there, they can, you know, get them at a ship it at a reasonable amount. So anyway, so I haven't done that yet, but I'll do that. So from them, so I got the doghouse, and you know, and when I did my video and I had the doghouse, probably a couple months back or whatever, I was thinking that I had got it from a guy who was making them on eBay, because like I almost did, and then I realized just recently that I wound up not getting it for him because I think he was selling it for 400 or 425 bucks or something like that. And then I found it on, so it's a turbo doghouse, because those things, like, you just can't find them used. And so I found it on Adventure Accessories, and I think it was like $275 or something like that. And oh, the thing fits perfect. The thing's great. I've already, but I recently, you know, put it in there and all that. It's just that it sucks because none of those things, no matter who you buy it from, they don't come with the hardware. Well, I mean, I understand, you know, from their point of view, like they're thinking, oh, people are doing upgrades from the non-turboed vehicle to a turboed, and so you need the doghouse. And so you're buying this, and then you'll just take your hardware off of the one and put it on the new one. Well, mine was missing the hardware altogether. So I was screwed on that. But anyway, so yeah, found these at Cascar, and you know, it wasn't the cheapest stuff ever for little brackets and all that kind of thing, but you know, you just got to have it, and that's part of owning a Humvee. So that's for these, obviously, you know, if you're familiar with Humvees, these are for the side. So you get like the two pins that go on the top, and they're like a twist lock. I mean, I way overpaid for those. I think I had a video recently where I had got those in and talked about that a little bit. But I was missing these pieces, so now I got that, and that's for the lower, which pulls it forward towards the bottom. Then, see, and now how these work, you know, they have like the little rubber pieces that you pull up, and then you hook on the little metal tabs on the I don't know how you'd refer to that, but like on the bottom part of the vehicle in between the seats. And it's rubber and it's stretchy, and so I bought these just in case, because I thought, okay, you know what, maybe I might be able to use this, because I saw that these were threaded, so I can adjust the length on these things. So I think these are some tabs for the back seats, I believe, if I remember the thing correctly. And so I got them because they are adjustable, and like these here aren't adjustable, and there's already the locations drilled for all this stuff. But I got this because it's adjustable, and I'm thinking that I might try to do something where maybe, oh, that sticks down. You know what? I can modify this and cut this down right here. So what I was thinking was, if I put a little hook on the floor and I mount this to the thing, I can go and then pull that nice and tight. So yeah, I would have to modify this because it sticks past that. And that way I can cinch that down even better, versus just having some rubber things that have give to them. So I bought these for that purpose. I'm sure I can make them work, because my my goal with everything, because you can't make a Humvee waterproof on the interior because of how the gear shifter, those two things, and then like the parking brake. Even if you plugged up all of the weep holes and everything on the body, and like if your cab is all sealed really good and welded and all that, there's still aspects that you can't. You just can't. There's nothing. Well, I wouldn't say there's nothing you could do about it, but the amount of money it would cost, because you would have to design a whole new lever system and parking brake system in order for that to be waterproof. So I'll be making a video here in the near future about of the way that I am going about handling that situation, because if you see my other videos, I have the Audi seats that are electric and heated, and so especially the electric part of that, those are electronics at its lowest point in the vehicle that can get damaged, is the seats. So I can't let water get in the seating area up to that point. So I have devised a system to remedy that. But with everything else with the doghouse, I want to make sure that as less water as possible gets in. So every little aspect I can do to keep more water from getting in, that's what I'll be doing. So that's why I have those other brackets. Man, this is something I just really paid more than necessary for. But when you get a vehicle that's not complete, bullshit like this, you just kind of gotta bite the bullet on it. This was like $15 or whatever, plus like $10 for shipping. So this is for the starter. I literally paid like $25 just for 2 bolts and that. And that sucks. But there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, the fuel pump. Yeah, so and that's one nice thing about these vehicles. It's a General Motors engine, so you can get a lot of the engine parts. Yeah. Feel that where my finger is there. Yep. So what'd I spend? 45 or 50, I forget, somewhere around there. But this is an AC Delco part. I mean, it's probably something with these types of things that there's maybe like 2 manufacturers in the world that make these, and people just put their own names on them. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I know there are a lot of things in life that are like that, where literally like there's 1 or 2 companies in the whole world that makes them, and you have these third parties that just have their names stamped on them. Anyway, so yeah, that's AC Delco. I figured I'd just go with them, because of their reputation for OEM quality, or actually I think they make OEM stuff directly. So I mean, it's just a fuel pump, but I went that route. Okay, let's see. We're probably at 15 minutes or something now. Oh man, I'm so good. 14 and a half. All right, I'll go ahead and stop this video, and then I got 3 more boxes to open for the next one.